I remember in one of your videos, like you were talking about like the religion of the Mycenaean Greeks, right?
Yeah.
And what's actually kind of interesting is like not all of the Greek gods that we know today were in it like originally, right?
Oh, you mean there were different peoples, different groups that inhabited the area
Yeah.
of Greece at the time of the Mycenaeans?
I don't know, no, I'm talking about like the religion of the Mycenaean Greeks.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think in the original, if I'm not mistaken here, I think you said that there wasn't like Zeus originally. I think
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
in Greek.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So,
Yeah,
so originally it is believed that it was actually Poseidon that was the
yeah,
chief god. So now we don't know the exact relations that the Mycenaeans had with their gods,
yeah,
just because of the absence. They use their text just for accounting and evidence and palatial records. So
yeah,
we have a blurry, scarce picture of how everything looked, but it does appear that Poseidon was the chief god of the Mycenaean religion, which is, I guess, a very early version of ancient Greek religion. Obviously, Zeus was still there. There were records of that mention Zeus as well. He was the
yeah,
sky god, but he was not. Um, I would say, as prominent or as prominently featured in the records as Poseidon
yeah,
was. And Poseidon was also apparently um, connected to ruling the underworld, which we do know that in the ancient Greek religion, Hades is the god of the underworld. So
yeah,
it is very possible that uh, Poseidon had many more attributes than just being a god of the sea back in the
yeah,
Mycenaean times.
yeah. Because I do know that like Zeus, like he kind of like hails from like the idea of like Skyfather, right? Which is even prominent in other like religions, right? Like India,
Yeah,
if I'm not
yeah,
mistaken. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, the thing with the Mycenaean, I'm sorry, with the ancient Greek gods is Zeus is obviously, he's the king of the gods, he's ruler of Olympus. But even in Greek mythology, he's not presented as an all-knowing sky father that is aware of everybody
yeah,
and everything. There are other gods that sometimes they trick him, sometimes they do stuff behind his back. So he
yeah,
does have, he reacts to that. There, I suppose, emotions
yeah,
there as well. There's element he does exercise revenge. He's not. Uh, I wouldn't say that he's equivalent to let's say um, a modern day god, what people consider, for
yeah,
example,
yeah. I think
in,
the Greek
in
gods are
Egypt.
more like human than they are like I guess like all-knowing God, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. They had human features, I would say, I
yes,
guess, so that the Greeks would be aware of. I would say the gods were not necessarily morally superior to humans in all accounts of
yeah,
what went down in Greek mythology. They were obviously doing some terrible stuff too. So definitely
yeah,
not equivalent to an all knowing, all powerful sky father, I would say. I mean,
yeah, yeah. No, that's true.